folks, this is Dr. Emily Shining with American Resiliency. I'm appearing to you, even though it's Monday, with my full professional name because I want to share some professional type news that I think is cool. Have you ever wanted to look at a map and see at a glance where in America people should get out based on climate risk and where they ought to go? I sure as heck want a map like that. And as you might imagine, we don't have one. Otherwise, I would have already shown it to you. I'm excited to announce some progress on my potentially most awesome behind the scenes project, the quest to make such a map. This is not a project that I could do by myself. My partner, Kaglar, is completely integral to the project. He's an associate professor at the University of Iowa, and he's the president-elect of CGIS. He's so smart and he's so nice to work with, and he makes these beautiful maps. I'll put this link in the video description in case you want to learn more about his work. He does flow mapping, where you don't just see one directional movement, you see relational movement between places on a map for various populations or goods. And he's been working most recently on flow mapping all historic migration flows in the US. So based on that work, he has the best database in existence of all of Americans' historical movements. And together, we think that we can use that deep knowledge of history alongside ongoing climate analysis to predict human population movements in the US moving into the future. You can see here our conference proposal has been accepted. We're going to be going to Columbus, Ohio in June to try and grow this project. We think we need a couple more collaborators for a goal of this magnitude, and we're getting ready to make a big pitch to the National Science Foundation. So we really need a dream team to make this happen. This is a big step in the right direction, and to me, it would be such an amazing thing to get this off the ground. It could give us such useful tools. I mean, imagine being to identify both sides of the coin, both origins and destinations and the flows between them. That could help us with resource planning. Where should we devote resources to planned withdrawal and cleanup? That's as important to our long-term sustainability as identifying destination regions and evaluating their capacity. In my last video, I talked about the fact that we're running against the limits of scientific knowledge in some fields. Right here, this topic that Kaglar and I are working on, it's an almost completely empty field gap. Even though I'm sure you can also imagine this is a field that could make a big difference. I'm really grateful for the chance to do this work. You probably noticed I'm in a different space today. I went out and hid in a cabin for a weekend with my best friend to host the AR board meeting. I want to show you some stuff about the organization. We're doing okay. One of the things that I've been keeping track of really well since year 2, unfortunately not so much in the first year, is our total unique viewers and returning viewers. You can see that in the last 3 months, we've had just an astonishing amount of total viewers come and check out the channel. And I'm really grateful to all of you folks, this growing population of people who are continuing to see value in what we're doing at American Resiliency and keep coming back. Thank you so much. Another metric that I have been doing a better job of capturing since 2021 are our views, total views, watch hours, and subscribers. And you can see that over the last few months, it looks like from the way the watch hours are growing up that we're really putting something out there that's worth watching, that's worth listening to. I'm really grateful that we're putting out something good enough that it's worth holding your attention. And I hope that you get some enjoyment out of it. I'm in the last 6 months of the runway time I had planned for American Resiliency. In these next 6 months, it's time to figure out where to go next and what to do because we are off the ground. And the whole situation is more like a patched together hot air balloon than a jet. But I really do think we have what we need to float around for a while and that we'll get where we're going eventually. I'm trying to give myself some space to figure out what I want to do. And I want to make some opportunities to hear from you all in the community because you all have had some really great ideas. Here's some of what's definitely happening in the next 6 months. Like, I'm going to be doing other weird stuff too, but this stuff is for sure. We're going to produce a pilot for Netflix of a home remodeling show that demos how to improve your household resilience. I'm going to finish the updated 50 states project. And that updated project, the NCAA 5 update, we're not going to be getting a new edition of the NCAA until at least 2028. So this is a meaningful chunk of work. And to celebrate completing it, I'm going to be doing a live Q&A, and I'll appreciate your help with that. If you can come and participate and help give the algorithm a shake, I'm going to do my best to make this a moment worth getting big. I think that 6 months from now, on Sunday, September 15th, we can put together something worth showing to anyone that you care about to help them make important decisions about how to build resilience in this time of change. American Resiliency is the only nonprofit focused on communicating high consensus climate information to the American public. We exist thanks to the funding of viewers like you. I'm so grateful to you all. I mean, do you know how many people told me that this couldn't be done? But I believed in you. And I believe that whatever we're facing, we're going to be able to do it together now. Thank you. And let's get ready. Folks, thanks for watching and thanks for joining us. AR has recently passed a milestone. We've reached more than 100,000 people in America with detailed local climate information, and it's thanks to the incredible support of the AR community. There are so many folks committing their financial resources, their energy, their time to helping this information get out there. I'm so grateful to all of you, and I'm so glad that we're doing this together. Thanks for being there with me. I'm going to keep an eye on the news. I'm going to keep an eye on high consensus science. I'm going to try and get you what you need as we go through this together.